first question. Which Jeff Buckley song became more popular posthumously? Jeff Buckley's Hallelujah gained popularity after his death, initially appearing on his 1994 album Grace, and later reaching wider acclaim through covers. Eric Clapton's popular cover of which J.J. Cale's song brought the latter significant recognition. Eric Clapton's cover of After Midnight significantly broadened J.J. Cale's audience, leading to increased recognition and success for the original songwriter. Which Rolling Stones song did Bette Midler cover, featuring a notable cameo by Mick Jagger? Midler covered Beast of Burden, famously featuring Mick Jagger, whose cameo added a playful touch to her version. In Isaac Hayes' cover of Fragile, who is acknowledged as the original composer, i.e. Sting originally penned Fragile, Isaac Hayes gave the song his own soulful touch in his rendition, while acknowledging its delicate original theme. Joe Cocker covered a Bob Marley song that blends what two musical styles? Joe Cocker's rendition of Could You Be Loved maintained the original reggae disco fusion that Bob Marley popularized. Which original artist first recorded Love Hurts before Joan Jett covered it? The Everly Brothers first recorded Love Hurts in 1960. Joan Jett's cover was part of her album dedicated to reimagined tracks. What is notable about the Rolling Stones cover of Going to a Go-Go? The Rolling Stones version of Going to a Go-Go was notably recorded live, adding a raw energy to their interpretation of the classic. Which band's cover of Train Kept A-Rollin' influenced Aerosmith's version? The Yardbirds' cover of Train Kept A-Rollin' influenced Aerosmith's version. Its energetic style set the tone for Aerosmith's approach. Who originally wrote To Love Somebody, later covered by Janis Joplin? To Love Somebody was originally by Barry and Robin Gibb of the Bee Gees. Janis Joplin's cover stands out for its powerful, emotionally intense vocal delivery. Who originally performed You Better Run before Pat Benatar covered it? The Young Rascals originally performed You Better Run before it was covered by Pat Benatar. Her rock adaptation energetically reimagined the song for a new audience. Which song from Katie Melua's debut album was originally released by John Mayall? Katie Melua's cover of Crawling Up a Hill, originally by John Mayall, appeared on her debut album. It combines blues with her distinctive vocal style. Which classic song did UB40 cover in 1993 that became a major commercial hit? UB40's cover of Can't Help Falling in Love became a major hit in 1993. It captured the reggae band's style while maintaining the melody of the classic Elvis song. What song by En Vogue was both a Curtis Mayfield cover and a top 10 hit on the Billboard Hot 100? Giving Him Something He Can Feel from En Vogue covered Mayfield's original and charted well, making waves on the Billboard Hot 100. The '92 album Funky Divas expanded the group's visibility. Who originally recorded Don't Play That Song, You Lied? Don't Play That Song, You Lied was originally recorded by Ben E. King. Aretha Franklin later covered it, providing a chart-topping rendition on her Spirit in the Dark album. Who originally recorded the song that Robert Palmer covered on Riptide? Cherrelle originally recorded the track that Robert Palmer later covered, showcasing Palmer's ability to reinterpret and popularize it. Which 1967 song did Atomic Kitten cover for their single The Tide is High, Get the Feeling? Atomic Comic Kitten adapted The Tide is High, originally by the Paragons, adding their own flavor with a new bridge. Who originally wrote the song Jackie that Mark Allman covered. Jacques Brel, with his knack for emotive storytelling, originally penned Jackie, a timeless classic later adapted by Mark Allman, demonstrating Brel's resonant influence across generations. Nightline by Randy Crawford is a cover of a song originally performed by whom? Randy Crawford's Nightline is a cover of a song by Ellen Foley. The track achieved chart success in various countries. Who originally recorded the song Success Has Made a Failure of Our Home that Sinead O'Connor covered in 1992. Sinead O'Connor covered a track by Loretta Lynn, adding her unique voice to the emotionally charged lyrics about success and home. New Kids on the Block covered Didn't I, Blow Your Mind This Time, from which original 1969 group? The Delphonics initially recorded Didn't I Blow Your Mind This Time. New Kids on the Block's cover brought fresh attention to this classic. Which band recorded cover songs of Motorhead tracks for a 1996 single release? Metallica has single-featured 4 Motorhead cover tracks, a nod to Lemmy Kilmister, recorded for and released on their Load album in 1996. From whose original work did Billy Idol create a rock cover titled To Be a Lover? To Be a Lover reimagines William Bell's 1968 ballad. Idol injected a dance rock vibe, climbing charts worldwide. Which song did Phil Collins cover for his Greatest Hits album, originally recorded by Cyndi Lauper? Phil Collins covered True Colors, highlighting Lauper's themes of vulnerability and reassurance, and bringing it into his repertoire of notable covers. Which artist covered Léo Ferré's Avec le Temps? Celine Dion performed Avec le Temps, adding her touch to this Léo Ferré classic. Dion's version underscores the timeless appeal of its themes of love and loss. Which classic song did Michael McDonald and Toni Braxton cover as a duet in 2004? Michael McDonald and Toni Braxton's duet of Stop, Look, Listen to Your Heart combines their vocal talents on McDonald's 2004 album Motown 2. Which artist covered The Stranglers' Strange Little Girl in 2001? Tori Amos covered Strange Little Girl by The Stranglers for her 2001 album. The original song, released in 1982, detailed a young girl's journey through disillusionment and urban hardship. What notable film featured Elvis Costello's cover of She? Elvis Costello covered She for the film Notting Hill, where it featured over the opening and closing sequences, thus significantly contributing to the revival of the track's popularity. How was Paloma Faith's cover of Never Tear Us Apart famously used? Paloma Faith's rendition of Never Tear Us Apart took center stage in a John Lewis advertisement, reaching hearths everywhere. What is the original Bollywood film song that MIA's Jimmy is covering? MIA's Jimmy is a remake of Jimmy 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 Aja from the 1982 classic Disco Dancer, originally performed by Parvati Khan. Last question. Moby's cover of That's When I Reach for My Revolver was originally performed by which band? Moby's 1996 cover pays homage to the post-punk original by Mission of Burma. Certainly, the essential grit of the 1981 track resonated with alternative audiences afresh.